still suck at Garden Warfare 2. Here are 7 more pro tips to help you get better at the game. Ready? Go!
If you're playing a scientist or sunflower, you can invalidate fire damage, the ice effect, and toxic damage. A little bonus is healing does remove a Necrose's jinx effect. This works if you're healing a teammate with scientist or sunflower's heal beam, any heal station, sunflower's heal flowers, spawned Dr. Heals, and spawned heal flowers. This does not work, however, with the heal bomb ability. Performing this tech most of the time isn't worth it due to it being inconsistent. However, I'll explain it the best I could. To perform a ZBG Burrow cancel, you need it to be on a flat land, look slightly down, then ZPG right when the Chomper is about to burrow you. This tech becomes quite inconsistent on any non-flat surface such as slopes or stairs. If a player is using a Deadbeard's barrel ability as an attack option, here's a little trick that you can do to catch the Deadbeard player off guard. When Deadbeard launches out of his barrel, he will always launch directly upwards no matter what. This can be used to our advantage from getting ready when Deadbeard is about to launch out of his barrel, then fire at him. This trick works best with charging characters and Chuck Shot. Big shout out to these users on screen who already knew about this tech. CaptainFlameFace has the ability to imply 2 different fire damage numbers onto plants, which could very easily reduce health. To perform this, you need to fire at a plant with your shotgun as well as your sniper. As you can see, the result is the plant dropping in health from the double fire damage.
No.
Yeah. The Overheat upgrade for Super Brainz increases the duration you can use your beam. For breakfastbrainz though, this increases not only his beam, but his primary. The duration from the Overheat upgrade isn't that great as you can see on screen, so here's a recommended breakfastbrainz upgrade setup. Hope this helps. This is quite a small tip, but when you're using any P-Gowling ability, any SunBeam ability, any Bolt Blaster ability, any Burrow ability, Impkata, or Cannon Rodeo, you will take a decreased damage. This is helpful just to know in general, and if you were to take any fire damage from a range distance. The strategy of going into these abilities is best used with Gatlings, Sunbeams, Bolt Blasters, and Cannon Rodeo. This is due to their ability cooldown not being affected if they are used without firing. If you are confused about this strategy, please comment below and I will gladly help you. Now, not to brag or anything, but in my friend group, I'm known as the Heal Bomb Surfer from my pretty cool Heal Bomb Surfs, though sometimes this ability does backfire on me.
To me, with
that said, I shall teach you how a Heal Bomb Surf. Before we learn anything, please note something. This is one of the more difficult techs in this game. With this in mind, I'm going to showcase an easier version of this tech being off of slopes. I could show the more difficult version in another video if it is highly requested. To start learning this tech, meet me at this location. View this spot as your new best friend, since this is the location we are going to learn how to glide off any ledge in the game. To perform this, we're going to hold forward and make sure to look slightly downwards, press the jump button, use your heal bomb, then right when you use heal bomb, spam the jump button while still holding forward. When you reach the ground, we're going to perform the movement tech we've learned in part 1 of this series. This is performed by letting go of all movement options and spamming the jump button once more. If you've done everything I mentioned correctly, you should have a result similar to mine. If you do not, keep practicing by going back to the new best friend spot and perform the inputs I've displayed on screen. With all that said, I thank you so much for watching part 4 of this series. It's been so much fun being able to educate you all with my knowledge of my favorite video game. If you, the viewer, would like the series to continue to a part 5, be sure to subscribe, since a big number gives me a motivation and also tells me you are enjoying this type of content. If you are confused or having any trouble performing any of the tips or tech showcased in this video, please leave a comment in the comment section below. I will gladly respond in full detail to whatever your question is. Well, see you in the next one, if there is a next one.